The elevator doors opened with a sigh that echoed through Mara's chest like a warning. She adjusted the scarf knotted tightly around her shoulders, shifting the weight of her 4-year-old son, Leo. His curls brushed against her cheek, soft but heavy, like a reminder of everything she carried with her every day. Whisper voice, okay, she whispered down to him. Leo nodded solemnly, his wide brown eyes scanning the sterile hallways. The daycare had closed that morning without warning, an emergency email about flooding pipes sent at 6:07 a.m., and Mara had no one else. Her mother's phone went to voicemail. The sitter she relied on was taking exams. Her neighbor hadn't replied to any of her frantic messages. She had weighed her options until time ran out. Miss work and risk losing her job, or bring Leo and pray no one noticed. Her stomach knotted with dread as she entered the floor of Whitbridge Logistics, a company whose glass walls and sharp suits promised professionalism but offered little compassion. Her desk sat under the buzz of a fluorescent light that flickered like a tired heartbeat. She set Leo down gently and slid a notebook and crayons toward him. Draw a rocket, she told him softly. Pretend you're on a secret mission. Super quiet, like spies. Leo grinned and picked up a blue crayon, his tiny hand steady with concentration. By 9:12 a.m., Mara had already typed 3,000 words into the quarterly client report. By 9:47, she was ahead of schedule. Relief tugged at the corners of her mouth, but it vanished the moment a shadow fell across her desk. Jeff, her manager, stood there with his arms folded tightly. His tie was red, crisp, and sharp like a warning sign. He leaned forward, eyes narrowing at the little boy coloring suns and rockets at her desk. Is this a daycare, Mara? His voice dripped with disdain. Mara's stomach dropped. His daycare had an emergency. He'll sit here quietly, I promise. I'm on pace to have the report submitted before noon. Jeff didn't look at her screen. He looked at Leo. His lips pressed into a thin, disapproving line. Company policy. No children on the floor. Liability, distraction, optics, you name it. Just for today, she pleaded. I have childcare arranged by lunch. Please. Jeff shook his head slowly, as though savoring the power he held over her. This isn't a charity. Pack your things. The word struck like a hammer. Her chest tightened. Jeff, please. I can take him to the conference room. I can. Pack. Your things, he said, each word like a slammed door. Around them, her co-workers pretended to type, but Mara could feel their eyes darting toward her, full of pity she didn't want. Leo looked up from his drawing, sensing the storm. He clutched the paper tightly as though it could shield him. By 10:26, Mara sat in the elevator with a cardboard box balanced on her lap. Inside were her few belongings, a desk plant, a mug with faded lettering, some pens, and her shattered pride. Leo leaned